Gardening is an adventure. It's about exploring, learning, adapting, and recovering something that was lost. A paradise lost, but a paradise we try to find. Red spider lilies help us capture the many things we want our garden to be: perennial, beautiful, generational, reliable. They go by many names, including surprise lily, hurricane lily, or resurrection lily. Even if only in a small way, the red spider lily belongs in every garden to connect the garden to the past, leave a legacy for the future, and to bloom in the fall, reminding us that the summer heat is almost over and the changing season is around the corner. When I started the Southern Bulb Company, my goal was to search out and find perennial flower bulbs for warmer climates. That led me to old abandoned hope sites where these bulbs had thrived for 50, 75, 100 years or more, all on their own. We now farm these bulbs in Texas and want to put them into your hands. This is a brief video to cover two simple topics: when and how do I plant my flower bulbs, and where do I plant my flower bulbs? And we're going to focus on the red spider lily. Hi, I'm Chris Weisinger, the owner of the Southern Bulb Company, the Bulb Hunter. You're getting this video because you are a red spider lily customer or about to be a red spider lily customer. I wanted to show you what red spider lilies typically ship like. Normally, we're shipping bulbs 5 per bag, and they're dry bulbs if you're getting them late spring, summer, and fall. If we're doing a promotional or a giveaway, you might be getting 3 smaller bulbs that can fit into a U.S. first class package. Or if they're getting shipped in the wintertime, you might get your bulbs in the green. Whenever you get your bulbs, it's the right time to plant them. So let's talk about how you would plant your bulbs. The standard advice for planting depth for flower bulbs is 2 to 3 times the height of the bulb, and that generally equates to about 2 to 3 inches of soil over the flower bulb. I personally like to put 3 to 5 in a clump together, so I have a quick clumped appearance. I don't like to plant them as army soldiers unless maybe I'm doing Dutch tulips, but we're talking about perennials that we want to have a natural look in your garden right away. You can see here that this is about 2 to 3 inches of soil over the bulbs. Roots are down, pointy tips up, but you could plant upside down and they'll be okay. Let's talk about planting bulbs in the green. When you plant bulbs in the green, that essentially means that they have foliage on them. You still want to plant them right away. You just need to be prepared for that foliage to die down naturally. Don't cut the foliage. It's a natural process of sending the nutrients it's collected from the sun back down into the bulb. So to summarize, when do you plant your flower bulbs? Whenever you have them in your hands. Red spider lilies are notorious for skipping their first year bloom, sometimes even their second year bloom. Remember, they bloom on these stalks in the fall, on these naked stalks in the fall, and then they send their foliage up in the wintertime. And that really leads to the next question of where would I need to plant my flower bulbs if their foliage is up in the wintertime? Because they need wintertime sun. That means a couple things. One, you wouldn't want to plant them on the north side of your house if you live in the northern hemisphere, because in the wintertime, the sun is along the southern side of your house. And you can plant them under trees that might otherwise be too shady in the summertime, but lose their leaves in the winter, thus letting plenty of winter sunlight come through them. So think red oaks, crepe myrtles, pecan trees, all places where there's plenty of wintertime sun. More tips are available at southernbulbs.com or bulbhunter.com. Also, check us out for some of the other cousins of the Lycoris radiata, the yellow spider lily, the whites, the pinks, and anything in between. We hope you enjoy.